Please roll me up a J. Please roll me up a J. Trying to take it with my girl, make it home safe.
Welcome to episode 10. 10. Cheers to episode 10. Smoke break. I'm a little twisted already. But anyway, we made it to 10 episodes. I probably thought that by 5 episodes I would have been like, I ain't trying to do this shit no more. But here we are, and glad you guys are here with us, whoever is here with us. We're gonna talk about a few things besides how everybody's week has been. Delvin, how's your week been?
Man, I never remember what I did yesterday. So,
How about you, my
but
love?
it's been. Sorry, go ahead. How about you?
I mean, it's just you told me you don't even
Nah, you're
remember,
right,
and
you're
I'm
right,
like,
you're
okay,
right.
so let me ask somebody that might remember.
It's been busy. It's been busy. A lot of work, but yeah, that's about it.
I do the same thing every day. So
I mean, that's basically what most of us do. Same thing every day, right? With a little twist here and there, maybe.
Most of us have a routine, yeah.
Exactly. So, but you know, glad we're here, and please subscribe, press that little bell button so you get notified when we put a new episode up, like all that good shit. Hey, I wish this was the ones that made noise, like,
yeah.
you know. So, who has the first question today?
Well, let's let Delvin go first because I always go first with the questions.
I have a question, but let's start with something not too serious.
Oh,
Yeah. That sounds good.
If you had to go back to non-smartphones, which one would you get? If you had to go back, you're old enough? Are you old enough? I don't know.
Yeah,
you're a
I've had-
youngin. so-
like a flip phone, right? I've had
A
flip
razor is
phones.
not considered a smartphone,
No,
right?
and
Nah.
that's the one I was gonna choose.
Let's say
I knew that's the one she was
non-touchscreen.
gonna pick.
Non-touchscreen.
I had a pink razor, and I loved her, and I would have her again for sure.
Now, is a BlackBerry considered a smartphone?
No.
No.
Let's
No?
say non-touchscreen.
Okay, so I'm in between a BlackBerry and you remember that brick?
They're all smart,
That
actually.
brick Nokia. phone
Yeah,
that Metro
those were
PCS
awesome,
had,
bro.
and only Metro PCS had.
You can only pick one.
Was it purple? That one?
No, it was black and gray.
They had different ones. Great.
Oh.
It was black and gray. The one I'm talking about was always
Because
black
I
and
also
gray.
had a purple
Yeah, yeah.
one.
It was big. It flipped open, and man, that thing was
Yeah.
strong and freaking awesome.
The original, I think, was great.
Damn.
But yeah.
I have to go with that one. That Nokia phone. I don't know what it was called, but that's the one I would go for sure. Because I had that phone and I loved every time I had it. The whole time I had it.
Yeah. I was jealous because I never had a BlackBerry. I would
love
see
the
people with
BlackBerry.
Blackberries. I was like,
I never had one either.
I had a few.
Yeah.
I had and then the whole craze came in of people putting different colored covers on them.
didn't you guys have a on BlackBerry like your own chat that was separate from everyone else?
BlackBerry Messenger, BM, whatever they
Yeah.
would call it. Yeah.
That was messed up. I never had that.
that. But yeah, and there was a lot of people when I had the BlackBerry. A lot of people had it. So we were not sending text messages. We were just on those BMs, and like there was extra emojis, and like they made it so that you want to jump on there. It's like iOS did, like you see now green, people are like, I don't want to text this person no more. It has to be the blue.
You know what was cool about having keys? You could
Well-
actually text and drive without looking
That's
at
true.
the phone.
That's true.
You can't do that with a smartphone.
What was it, QWERTY
but, like,
keyboard? That's what they call it.
yeah, that was awesome.
Used to be all there like 9 3 times, 7 1 2, 5 out twice. And you're just there like you don't even have to look for real. It's true.
That's how I would text in class without getting caught. Just
Yeah, but
straight
you're-
under my
you're-
desk like this.
You're still really good at. She does the swipe thing.
Oh.
With the keyboard.
Yeah,
swipe.
you do that?
She
Yeah.
does it. She's
Nah,
really
I've
good at
never
it
done
too.
that.
It's
do it
easier for
sometimes.
me because of my nails. My nails are so long. Sometimes they like tangle into each other when I text. So
Okay.
it's just easier if I swipe.
I do it sometimes. If I'm gonna send like a small text message, I would do it. But
Yeah.
besides that, I'm more like But I don't really even want to be texting like that. So
Well, to this day, I don't take my phone to the park. Because back in the day, I took my phone to a park. I put it inside one of my shoes, and still got jacked. So I stopped taking. My phone to the
I
park.
lost a BlackBerry at a park. I took my shit, left it there in the bench, think everything was sweet. Boom, next thing you know, where's my BlackBerry?
Yeah, you can track
It
them
was
now.
terrible because that was like the brand new BlackBerry just came out and I had it, and boom, stolen.
Yeah.
You know,
I had a backup BlackBerry, like older one that I had it there, and I had to go switch up to that one till I had enough to go get me a new BlackBerry again. Unfortunate.
my pink razor died way too fast.
Your
They-
pink race, is that the one that you had? The guy broke.
Yeah. Yep.
A guy broke it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
They
that's a
took it.
different
We
story
were
right there.
riding the bus after school. I was in middle school. And this guy snatched my phone out of my hands as we were getting off of the bus. And he started playing like catch with it with some other kid that was there. And my phone fell and broke.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And then she almost broke the guy's face. Am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
I can imagine.
I just want to say first that this is way strong for me, and I poured less liquor than I did in yours, and y'all needed more liquor, and I think that's crazy.
Mine tasted like juice.
Yeah,
That's
mine too.
wild.
Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, I have one. If you keep bringing up your ex, are you really over them? You or somebody you know keeps bringing up their ex. Do you think they are really over them?
Probably not. They're probably not over them because why in the world would you keep bringing them back? Like that's first of all, that's weird to do. If you're talking about like someone that's in a new relationship or just like in general with anybody.
In general, with anybody, it could be your friend, it can be your new partner, it can be.
Nah, if you keep bringing them up like all the time, nah. I understand like once in a while it might come up or whatever, but like all
And
the
you're
time.
bringing them up without anybody asking you about them. Like, you're just like, hey, damn, this person used to do this and that, and I hate it when they did that type of shit. Or it's like, oh, so how's this person doing?
Right, I was gonna say
So you're
that
not
unless
bringing them
they're
up,
currently
someone
still
else's.
making their life miserable and like fucking with them.
Well, I don't know, man. It's like an ex to me, I'll treat the same way as I would treat a ex coworker. There's nothing for us to talk about. We were just working together, so that's what we had. I mean,
Depends on the coworker.
usually, in my case, usually where I work and I leave, I never talk to the people I work with again. I don't know about you guys, but it's always
I
been
still
my
talk
case
to
that
some old coworker.
most of the places I worked at, I don't speak to those people unless somebody that I knew before we worked there, and we were friends before work. Then chances are you and me don't have any.
I still have lunch with a coworker, an old coworker,
That's
ex-coworker.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nope, never done that.
Mm-mm.
So I would say it's the same thing for an ex. You just not.
Well,
That's
I mean,
it.
I
We're
guess
done.
once you meet and if you become friends, then I don't see why not. And you guys start hanging out like outside of work. I don't see the problem with that.
I mean, it's not that, but it's like I never really be like hanging out with coworkers. Like,
Oh yeah,
You've never
no,
had coworkers you liked, I guess.
it's not even that I don't like them. It's just I don't know, but I leave work at work, home at home. You know,
I don't know,
know, bro.
I think it
It's
depends.
a lot of times when I feel like a lot of times when you hang out with people you work with, all you guys are gonna talk about is work.
No, it depends. Like I've had coworkers that I would go, like we'll be working, we'll go out for lunch and whatever. So we would talk about other stuff.
a couple, like multiple.
Like, yeah. And some of them left, and now I'm working with them again, and we go out to get lunch and stuff. Yeah.
I guess we never been.
I don't know. I guess I used to be more friendly back when I was younger in the teenage time, and reach out for people and help out people, and that didn't go the way I was expecting it to go. Reciprocation of energy and all that kind of shit didn't happen. So I guess I grew into, if you're not trying, I'm not trying, and then so people not trying, I'm not trying, then what's gonna happen? It's just nothing gonna happen. That's just it, and that's what happened to me. But it's okay. It feels better. What's it that Drake said? In that song where losing friends and I have peace of mind or something like that. I forgot, but
Oh, I know. I just.
the one with Travis Scott. I think it is. There's that.
If your partner buys a coworker lunch, is that cheating?
No. I don't think so.
So we're talking about a
The
guy
opposite
buying a
sex.
girl,
Right.
opposite sex, buying somebody lunch. Wow.
Delvin, you say no
Well,
still?
I pay for some of my coworkers sometimes, and then sometimes they'll pay for me. Like we just.
But what's the
do that.
point of that? Why can't
It's
you just order first?
It's easier to just pay sometimes the bill as just one person, and then don't worry about paying me.
Oh, that's different.
Whatever,
That's like if
something
it's
that.
a lunch outing with work coworkers, and
Yeah, but sometimes I go out with one, or it could be two. It depends.
No. If you
I
are.
mean, it's like but if it's like a trade off where I'm paying today, you're paying next time. Is it really you paying for them?
But
My
I don't
thing-
expect them to pay next time. But
No.
like sometimes, I mean, usually they'll do that. But
Well, I've never had to experience that paying for a coworker, and I wouldn't even offer it. I'd be like,
Again,
"Nigga,
I
you
think
better pay for your shit.
again, I think it depends on the type of relationship you have with the coworker.
Yeah, but exactly.
But-
And I mean, like we already said, I've never had that of a close relation to coworkers as seems you have.
Why? What do you think?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think. I mean, you, for example, wouldn't be going out with the coworker of the opposite sex for lunch anyway.
Of course not. I ain't
And I'm
crazy.
saying I'm talking like the question is like you guys leave work just the two of yous and you go have lunch and
The
you're
two of yous.
offering to pay. Absolutely not. I don't know.
Why would we even be going out to lunch?
That's what I'm
just us?
saying. Like, what the hell are you doing there? Like, no. Nah. Absolutely.
Depends.
No, it don't, Delvin.
Now,
Depends.
if the
Sometimes you
girl
have
that
friends.
I work with, let's say, knows you and you guys are actually cool with each other, would it be the same feeling?
So why am I not invited?
You don't
Because
work
you're
there?
working somewhere else.
So what?
You work really far, and your
And
lunch schedules.
we can't get together for dinner instead?
your lunch
If
schedules.
you really want to hang out?
Yeah, but they gotta go have lunch.
Why do they have to go have lunch together?
You're just jealous.
No.
She is major jealous. major.
Okay, I mean maybe, but like what if it I mean think about it. Like if I was going out with a coworker of mine, like if I worked at like a regular place, not doing lashes, I worked at places where men work mainly, and he goes, "Oh, let's go have lunch." And I'm like, "Okay, we go have lunch," and he pays for my fucking lunch. And that doesn't expect me to pay back for lunch. I mean, that's a little weird. I feel like it's weird. Why do you want to go out to lunch with me when you know I got a man and a family at home? Like, I don't get it. Like, even if we are just friends, why can't we have lunch together, maybe in the cafeteria or, you know, in whatever break room there is in the office? You know what I mean? Keep it a little professional. Now you guys are going on a date, a lunch date, work date, whatever the case may be. Absolutely not. I don't know. I'm tripping. I'm wrong.
No, it depends. I mean, depends on what you guys agree on and the situation. Yeah.
Now let's say me, for example, if you and Han would have worked together somewhere, and you guys went and had lunch, and he paid for it, I wouldn't feel no type of way.
That's what I'm saying. It depends. I don't know.
So that's why I was saying, like, if it's somebody that you know, also that is cool with you, and you guys work together, and you went out to eat something. I don't
Like
think
if
it's
you
that
and my
big a
sister
deal.
were to go out to lunch.
That's a little weird.
Why is that weird?
I don't know.
But like that, because you guys work together. So if you and my sister were to go out to lunch,
Right.
But that's
Yeah,
like
I guess so.
family.
yeah, that wouldn't be weird to me.
No.
I'm trying to think if I've been anywhere with my sister-in-law. Like, I don't see her all the time. But I don't think we've ever been anywhere just us two. But I don't think it would be weird if we did.
Who's your sister?
But-
Jen's sister?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm like, what are we talking
How
about?
else would it be?
Well,
It's not gonna be him and
you.
Crystal
You,
I'm like,
or that.
Eric.
Even though that wouldn't be weird either if you guys went out to go have lunch.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
I'm
it
not
would.
there.
I don't think it would be weird either.
no, I
But
don't think it would be weird.
So,
But
you
it's
see,
different.
it-
but that's
exactly. It
again,
all
that's kind of
depends.
more like family.
It all depends. Like if some girl you don't know and your man is going out to lunch with her and you don't really even know this girl, you never heard about her, you
Then it
never
becomes
spoke to
weird.
her, then that's a problem. That to me is cheating right there.
I think that becomes to each individual relationship and the dynamics there. And there are different type of people. There are people that can hang out with other people and not have any temptation or anything like that. Like, it's just like whatever. But you have to have an agreement.
I feel
pretty
like
much.
even if you guys are literally just sitting there having lunch, even just talking about work, and it's not anything like cheating or anything, I just think it's still a little strange, you know? And me personally, I wouldn't like it, but I mean, whatever.
I will find it more strange if it's like outside of work hours. But if it's like your lunch break, you have lunch at the same time and you're gonna go out and get food. And
But like,
you
think
guys
about
go
it.
in-
For example,
I do that all the time. We'll walk, get lunch, and then
Oh, so on your lunch break, you don't call your wife?
no,
Oh,
she's working,
oh.
and I don't know. I don't talk to her all day.
All right.
That's something I have to grow accustomed to. The calling lunch and when letting her know when I'm getting to work or when I'm leaving, because I something I didn't have to do before, so for sure.
I mean, it's not that you have to do it either. I mean, it's more like look, I'm alive and I made it to work alive.
Yeah. So Jen calls me every day after, like when she gets out of work, but she won't call me on her lunch break. Usually
guys
calls
text
me in
throughout
the
the day?
morning to no. We
At
don't text
all?
day. Sometimes, but not really. No.
I mean,
I don't have to be talking to her all day. I already talked to her enough.
I guess it's different.
That's why I'm saying it depends on the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
the dynamics there. So
That's how it goes. What's your other thing?
you want to get serious?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see how serious.
I don't know how serious it's gonna be, but
I'm sure even if it's serious, I can make it unserious.
well, remember I asked you about if you had seen this thing about a teacher that has sex with her 13-year-old student that was in Arizona, I think back in
You
2018.
sent it to me?
Both of you.
I didn't see it.
You even responded, but
Oh, I
I
did?
told you don't have to look at it to have this discussion.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was. It was a super long video, so I
Okay,
wasn't
so-
expecting you to watch it. But anyways, so yeah, that's what happened with this teacher. And then I was looking at
So we're talking about a female teacher with a boy.
with a male 13-year-old boy,
13-year-old student.
and she was married, in her 20s. I think late 20s. I think. Anyways, so I was looking at the comments, and people were like, kind of discussing, and that's how this question came to my mind. So like, okay, so this is the question. Do you perceive a difference between a male and a female predator? Like male with a female student.
first?
Let's say teachers. Male with a female
right,
and
a female with a
female.
male.
A male teacher, female
Yeah,
student,
well,
or a
opposite
female
sex.
teacher, male student. Yeah, opposite sex.
No, me first. Absolutely not. They're both disgusting. They're both predators. They're both pedophiles, and they're both nasty, and they should go straight to jail.
I'm a little more controversial on this one.
But that's the thing men usually do.
That's disgusting.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The thing is, I was a 13-year-old boy. I was a 14-year-old boy. I was a 12-year-old boy, and the sex drive was insane at that time. And if some woman came tossing herself at me, and especially older than me, and I'm gonna go tell my boys, yo, the teacher, that bitch is trying to holler at me and shit. It's just, I mean, I understand that is not supposed to happen, but a boy, I don't know, man.
I think
That's a tough one.
I think it's like the same thing, but the thing is, I was looking at the comments, and all the men were saying, like the women were saying, like, "Oh no, that's terrible. It's exactly the same, like whatever." And all the guys were like, "Oh, where were these teachers when I was a student?"
That really is what niggas be saying.
So-
Because my teacher looked like Sylvester Stallone with a fucking Hawaiian t-shirt on. And
That's what they
shit.
were saying. Yeah, but like then you look at these teachers and they're very attractive
And
these
then-
days, and like
Oh my
they
God.
look young and
They're like
everything.
30 and they look like they're fucking 22.
They look So
I mean, think about it now as being an adult man and it happening to your son. You know what I mean?
the father went
12,
crazy. The
13
father was
year old
very
kid.
mad.
Like, come on, man.
But
like,
there's also the thing about it. Is he the one that started the risk on her?
They-
Or she
what the
was the
fuck
one
don't know.
does that
chasing after
even
him?
matter?
What matters is the fact that this kid already knows what he's doing.
That's fine, but she has a fucking mental issue for wanting to
she
sleep
has
with
a
a
problem.
Oh, yeah,
13-year-old
she definitely has
she
a
has
kid.
a problem, but I'm
But
saying
you're okay with that,
the
basically.
teacher is wrong, but I understand the teenage boy
Okay, him and his hormones, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. But she should know better.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
that's
don't
wrong.
you think
that's
as a
wrong.
young girl, like I had a crush on Justin Timberlake who was way older than me, or who Ashton Kutcher, whoever the fuck else, way older than me. I'm not, you know what I mean? And not that I'm gonna be with some older man. And if an older man was to try to be with me, that'd be
But
fucking
I'll
weird.
tell you, most men see it differently.
Yeah, because
like,
most
it's
men are
like-
disgusting.
But the kid's father, the kid's father was very mad about it. Like very
of
mad.
course, I mean,
But was he mad
wait.
because he has to show that in front of his wife? Or was he mad because he really was mad?
That's-
Because the thing is,
I don't know. I don't
just
know the
like me, if
details.
something like that, let's say my kid comes and talks about, oh, he just made out with a girl for the first time, and then my girl's like, oh, what the fuck? Why you doing that? Da da da. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my nigga, he's doing his thing.
But that's a girl. Maybe a girl his age, okay, I wouldn't trip about that neither. But if you're fucking with a teacher, a older teacher, a 30-year-old teacher, and you're 12 years old, I'm going to beat your ass, and then I'm going to school, and I'm going to beat her ass, and I don't care if I go to fucking jail, because I'm going to go to fucking jail because you're a fucking pedophile. I don't care if you're a woman or if you're a man. You're disgusting, preying on little fucking kids. And what about okay? And the kid grows up, and what? He probably has this fucking mental issue, and now he likes older fucking women, just like in that show with that fucking.
I mean,
guy.
I think cougars are hot, but that's just me.
I'm done with this conversation. You guys are
What, you think there's something wrong with an adult man being attracted to older women?
No, because you're an adult and now you know what to do. But you
Okay.
guys are basically trying to justify that
No, I'm not
pedophilia
saying.
against little boys.
No, it's wrong.
Is totally okay if it's a woman doing it.
Ain't nobody trying to justify. I'm
You
just saying.
basically are.
I'm just saying the guy's mind. When I'm not also talking about the girl, I was thinking about myself as a 13-year-old. Would I have gone after a teacher that was hot? Yes. That's
Okay,
just the
but
facts.
now you as a man is what I asked you. You as a man, if that would have happened to you, do you think that your life would have either been fucked up or you would have been a little fucked up or something would have happened? Because now that you're an adult, you know that what she did to you was wrong, and you're like, holy shit, that actually happened to me.
See,
And
I think we
survived
experienced that differently because I don't think I would be. I think I would be fine.
You'd be like, oh yeah, when I was 13, I
Yeah.
had sex with this fucking teacher.
Yeah, I probably wasn't forced. Like I would be like,
I
oh,
probably
I'm the
would've been.
man. I did this.
You guys-
Yo,
you
you
guys
don't
make
even
me
know.
sick.
Bro, at 13, I snatched a 25-year-old. Don't talk to me.
It's wrong though. I know.
No, it's
It's
the
wrong.
woman, the
But-
girl, the teacher has a problem. Yes, because she's supposed to tell the teenager, me, the 13-year-old, no, this is not gonna happen, and you're being inappropriate. Now, if you're fucking letting it happen, it's not the kid's fault
Now, do
to
you
stop it.
really think that these teenage 13-year-old boys are going after those teachers? Like,
Yes.
They're
do
down
you
for
think
it.
they have the balls to be like, yo,
With the
what's up, you look
opportunity,
good type?
Yes.
With the
yes.
I feel like that's
opportunity,
crazy.
Some kids are grow way quicker than others. It's something people tend to forget. Some kids seen things.
given the opportunity, most teenage boys will probably be.
Most of them,
Down
yes,
for it, yeah.
yes. Most of them will be. I'm gonna say 80% of them will say yes. Sorry.
I don't
not
know,
sorry.
man. What do you think?
Sorry, not
Let us
sorry.
know.
Sorry, not sorry.
And women, what are your thoughts?
And you had something else, babe?
No, those were the only two that I had.
Sweet Lord Jesus. Well, I wanted to ask one thing, which I wrote over there, that's you see. How do you guys feel like about this podcasting thing? You know, like what do you get out of it? It's really my question. And my question to you guys, really.
So far, not a damn thing.
You don't get nothing out of it?
No, we're just here having fun.
Interesting.
Okay, so you get fun. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting
You get some-
conversations.
Oh, también.
I don't know. Yeah, and having it recorded, like having a record of some conversations. And
Because I
stuff,
do
like,
forget a lot. That's a good one.
She should be, honestly,
Like-
she should be having a cameraman and a documentary crew following her
Following me all
around
around.
just
Yeah, that's
so
true.
she could freaking know every minute of her life.
Uh-huh.
Because Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Because I need to rewind because what did we say?
Already forgot.
might reminisce one day, Be
Yeah,
like,
no,
hey,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's true.
You remember those days? Yeah.
I'll be more like, damn, I have a sexy ass voice is what especially when I'm just listening to on Spotify or on, by the way, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, what's that stupid ass bitch shit called?
What?
What's that shit called again?
You talking about Prime?
No,
No?
iHeartRadio.
Oh.
We are on Prime. I want to call that one a stupid ass shit. iHeartRadio on the other hand.
Oh.
But that, and then there's some other shits that we're on. But we are on that motherfucker sticks. So if you don't want to look at this beautiful mug, you could just listen to this beautiful voice on, audio only.
Yep.
Good stuff, right?
Great stuff.
Yeah, boy.
Toast.
A toast to life, to 10th episode, and to hopefully many more.
Yes.
Hey, smoke break. See you niggas later.
God bless my grandma, so I miss her every day. I'ma see you up in heaven, granny is a date. Life is proven to be stressful, but I never break. I don't think I love again, I leave it.